know that I'ma make it. I'm coming out the greatest. I get niggas debating, they don't wanna see me make it. I never front in my mood, y'all. And these niggas hate it.
Yo, what's up? It's your guy, Mr.EsZeeWrk, and my co-host.
Amir Yasmin.
Welcome to episode 6 of Sulit Too Lit Tuesdays. And I'm excited to introduce my nominee, FANAKA Nation.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, bro. I've been excited about this.
For sure. All right, so thank you for coming today.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I want to just ask you, like, how was your day been? Like,
Man, today has been interesting. You know, it's been taking a lot of my energy, but been a good day. You know, it was the energy was spent well.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I did a dance workshop. I love to dance. It was a dancer coming from out of town, and he's from Congo actually.
Oh, wow.
And he was teaching a style called ndombolo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's a dance style that originated in Congo. It's a lot of waist movement. Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
legs. So today was definitely leg day. So, yeah,
You got it in
That
early.
sounds
Yeah.
fun.
But yeah, it was good. I hope your guys' day has been dope too.
Yeah. I mean, we hanging in there.
Yeah, that's all that matters
For
sometimes.
sure.
Yeah.
So as you guys know, Sulit Fit is all about wellness and worth. We explore what it means to be holistically well, visiting the 5 tiers of wellness: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and social well-being. We encourage all to be the change you want to see. And with this spin-off, we like to broadcast those who represent all previously mentioned through action. And my guy, FANAKA, has been doing his thing and putting a culture on. So this show is going to be extra special as we have a special treat towards the end of the podcast. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But first, we got to get into a picture first of my guy's cover. I don't know if we're going to switch it over.
Hey, there we go.
All right. So, with this album cover, we have to start with some context. To understand your recent album drop, Culture Rap 1, Afro Trap. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
yeah.
Thank you.
Listen to the album, it was fire. But what's your background? We want to understand the culture and I guess what it means. So we
Yeah.
would also like to know like the significance it plays when you was creating the music.
That's a really good question. Yo, we're starting off heavy already. I love it. So I was born and raised in Minnesota. I'm a Minnesota kid. But my dad is from Kenya, and my mom is from Laos. It's a country in Southeast Asia. Yeah. The best papaya salad in the world comes out of there, you know. Shout out Laos.
Love
Yes.
Hey, that
Yeah.
sounds fire.
Yeah. You got like papaya salad, or have you had
I've
it
never
before?
had it.
Never
like
had it, but
papaya.
it sound good.
Oh yeah. I highly recommend it. Maybe we'll bring some next time.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yep. But the way that my cultural background has significance in the way that I make music is basically my foundation. You know, I was talking to a photographer the other day. His name is Bobby Rogers. Shout out Bobby Rogers. And what he said to me when we had a meeting is, "Yo, your culture is like your superpower.
Yeah.
Like, hold on to that, you know, because people will resonate when you put out this album, you know, so keep that foundation heavy." And yeah, it makes a big difference as far as how I approach things lyrically, sonically, the samples,
Yeah.
and especially the samples, because I sample things that I grew up listening to. Like we were talking about Ndombolo earlier.
Yeah.
That comes from Congo, but that actually spread all the way to Kenya, and Kenyans embraced it. You know, so I grew up listening to all sorts of music in the motherland. So Ndombolo is one of the sounds you would hear on this album, as far as sampling. You know,
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
and that married with the trap, you know, that's why I called it Afro trap. You
Yeah.
know, it's that motherland bounce, you know what I'm saying?
Very
Yeah.
versatile.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
Motherland
Yes.
bounce. I like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
That sound dope.
Yep, you gotta do this when you say it, motherland bounce.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's
Rock with it.
necessary.
Okay.
So how long has music been a part of your life, and when did you come to realize that music was your passion?
Well, I've been doing music ever since I was like 9 years old.
Mhm.
But like I guess I got like serious about it in high school.
Okay.
I would say like 17. I made my first mixtape, unofficial mixtape. You know, it's not available anymore because no one deserves
Too
to hear that
official.
now.
Too
Yeah,
official,
yeah,
yeah.
it's too official. Yep. It's only for my ears nowadays.
I feel it. I feel
But
it.
at least
Yeah.
you could go back and always see your growth from there
Yeah,
to now.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a big.
Yeah,
so,
I'm
yeah.
definitely grateful for that. Yep. But yeah, I would say around 17, dropped my first mixtape. It was called FANAKA Nation.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I just printed physical copies and like would give them out in the hallway. Actually, that's a lie. I would sell them each for $5.
Okay,
That's
that's
smart.
enough.
That's some
You
money.
gotta,
Yeah.
gotta make money. Gotta make a coin.
Yep. That was my hustle back in the day.
Sure.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
In what way do you aim to make a difference with your music?
Mm. Man, all these good questions, bro.
Yeah, we gotta
yeah.
get deep here. That's what we about.
I want to make people think, you know. I want to make people stop and think, but I want them to turn up at the same time. And I feel like I bring that balance to the table with that motherland bounce, you know. I want people to feel good. I want them to move. I want them to groove. But at the same time, I want them to think. I want them to feel something.
Yeah,
Afro.
that's
Okay.
dope.
That's dope.
Thank you. Yeah.
Where's your career heading? What's the vision?
So right now, I'm really pushing this album like in many different ways. You know, I'm grateful to have my family on my team.
Of course.
Yeah, my dad is a legendary promoter in the Kenyan music industry. Some people jokingly call him the Kenyan P. Diddy.
Hey, he
Yeah,
up there.
shout out Papa Joe, Kilimanjaro Records.
So,
Yeah.
So it's your dad how you kind of got into music, or that was just
Yeah,
something
he's-
you just experienced on your own and just got into it?
Oh, he was definitely part of the tipping point
Yeah.
of
Oh,
getting
okay.
into
Yeah.
music,
For
for
sure.
sure.
Shout out to
yeah.
Pops.
Yeah, because he was kind of like a pioneer as far as bringing East African talent and like Kenyan talent to the U.S. He was the
dope.
first one to host tours in the U.S. With these Kenyan acts and bands. Yeah, so I grew up with music in the house all the time, different
Yeah.
artists, like
Yeah.
every month. So I just felt really cool when I rapped. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, it started off as a joke, actually. I would just put a do-rag on and like big sunglasses, and then I'll just be like, yo, it's FANAKA time. yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm grateful to have a really dope team.
Sure.
Even that album cover that you saw, my girlfriend actually styled my hair. She did my hair. My girl's here right now. Shout out
Shout
my
out.
girl.
Shout out.
Yes. Yep. Her
That's
styling page, Toddy wears clothes. You know what I'm saying? Gang, gang.
Yeah. Go check that out too.
Yes. Yep.
How would you describe your style of music?
I would describe it as culture rap, you know, just like the album says. It's basically African and other world sounds, you know, fused
Okay.
with that hip hop flavor. So very culture heavy.
For sure.
I'd describe it as culture rap. Yep.
I like that. Is that even an actual like sector, like an official term? You know, how you have pop, jazz,
Yeah.
country.
We're making it an official
Hey,
term.
that's all that matters. That's
That's
what
what
that's
y'all
my
worry
point.
sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You heard it here on Sulit TV, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, you heard it right here.
First.
Yes.
How do you put your words to paper? Like, what's your creative process when you're writing or producing?
Yeah. I describe it as like a meditative process. I don't know if meditative is a word, but I describe it as like meditation because I'm just starting with the feeling, you know, how I analyze things, how I analyze the world. And I just jot them down as I go. And if it's not paper, you know, I always use the voice memos on my phone a lot.
That's key.
Yeah, yeah. I find myself like just driving through traffic, and I just set the phone on the dash with the voice memo, and I'm like, oh, da ba da ba da, but yeah.
Okay. I feel it. You got a vibe
You got a vibe
sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's-
People might think I'm crazy when they pass by me,
Yeah.
but you know that's art. You know, we're all a little crazy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, but
at
in a
least-
good way though.
yeah.
In a good way, yes.
sure.
Mhm.
When it comes to performing, what's your style?
I would say explosive. Yeah, because I feel like it's like a big burst of energy,
Okay.
and we're all in it together, you know. And I feel like that's healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah, very.
Yeah, it kind of is in relation, you know, to the podcast message, you know,
Yeah.
mental wellness, you know,
Yeah,
good
yeah, for
physical
sure.
health. So I feel like when we're in the same space, we're all engaging in that together, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so
That's-
it's-
That energy,
Yeah,
that trans.
it makes a difference when you can put your or have your audience engage in your music and feel that energy and that
Yeah.
vibe. That makes a whole difference of like, dang, I really mess with that artist. Like,
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah, yep, and then you remember that
Yeah,
experience and you
yeah.
want to go next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's why spaces like this, especially here in Minnesota, is important, you know?
Certainly.
Man.
Yeah, outlets like this are necessary. So you guys
Definitely.
definitely keep doing what you do.
Thank you,
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Can't stop, won't stop.
for sure.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
That's a good question. You're gonna have to like, I don't know if you can edit a timer right here, but you're gonna have to give me 7
Put a
seconds to
prompt
think
in.
about that.
'Cause that's tough. The world is big.
Yeah, the world is huge. I would say Tokyo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
definitely want to get my
That's dope.
Tokyo on someday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, hey, if you can make it there and they love you, you can make it anywhere.
Anywhere. Okay.
Because, hey,
We're all right.
I'm
Facts.
just saying.
Facts, big facts.
Speaking of performing,
Mm-hmm.
you made a legendary appearance at the famous First Avenue here in the city. What feelings were you met with being a headliner, not only on any day, but your birthday? But
that's
before we
big.
get into that, I got a video pretty much outlining how that night kind of went. Check it out.
Let me put on my bifocals. I gotta see.
I feel you.
About to go down tonight. It's about to be Flames Afro Trap album launch. I got the best people here tonight. That
Period.
So birthday shot, good health, bless up.
Yeah. That's really dope.
Yeah.
It looked like it was lit.
It was a party. It was a
So-
big party.
How was that for you? What were you feeling?
Man, it was like an electric feeling, man. When people ask me, I describe it as like an electric feeling.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best days of my life.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I could believe it.
Yeah, but the fact that that night landed on my birthday was a complete accident.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
It
crazy.
was a complete
Coincidence.
accident.
Crazy
Yeah,
coincidence.
yeah.
Man, that's not coincidental.
Yeah.
man. That's
It's
destiny.
meant.
or
It's
something.
God made. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
had a
because
plan.
what had happened was in 2020 there was like no shows going on, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when First Avenue opened up again, apparently they were all booked up already. So when my manager and I approached First Avenue, we were like, "Hey, this is our vision. This is what we want to do for an album release show." They were like, "I'm sorry, we got completely booked up, and it's not going to be possible anymore. But I'll keep you in the back of my head. You know, if anything pops up, I'll let you know ASAP." And then we were like, okay, oh well. So on to the next, you know.
Yeah.
But I get an email like the next week from one of the people at First Ave, and they're like, "You know what? One of the bands actually dropped their tour dates.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's on September 22nd on a Wednesday. Can you take it?" Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, I was,
Yeah,
yeah,
what
I
do
was,
you mean?
yes. I was with my girl when I got the email actually, and we were like screaming. We were like, "Ah!" My girl scream came out. I was like, "Ah!"
I can believe it. Yeah, that's exciting.
That's
man.
exciting. That's
Yeah.
really that's a moment you gonna remember forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's me. My bad. How do you see your sound evolving in the next couple of years?
I see myself going back to the motherland, you know, even more, to touching deeper into my roots, because like you guys were talking about writing earlier. I feel like it's a deep meditative process, and I feel like when I'm back in the source, I'm tapped in with my roots, so the creation hits differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I go as far as saying like I'm having a conversation with my ancestors when I'm writing, and some
That's
people
deep.
may look at me crazy, but I'm like, yo, I'm serious. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Yeah. Yep, it's not just the weed talking. I'm serious. Yeah,
like
so
that.
I see myself going back to the motherland, even the yellow motherland too. Shout out Laos, you know, to expanding on my craft.
That's what's
And
up.
tapping in with my roots on a heavier level.
Yeah,
You know, I try
that's
to stay
dope.
in tune with Swahili, the primary language in Kenya.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always actively trying to practice so I could feel as authentic as possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
important,
Yeah.
especially in your culture rap. You know what I'm saying? Well, sorry, what'd you say? The
Yeah,
category?
culture rap.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
making sure I got
Yeah,
it
you
right.
got it right, man. Cheers
Yeah.
to that.
Hey.
Yeah, stay hydrated, y'all.
Nah.
We're sipping on some tea.
And it's
some
good.
H2O.
It's
Yes.
good. So, what makes you different from other rappers in the industry?
I would say what this album is bringing to the table is a rare but like beautiful marriage and fusion of sounds. It's a one of a kind type deal, and I feel like it's pioneering something that's gonna grow into something very big and beautiful. So I feel like that is my niche.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's really beautiful when an artist has a niche,
Yeah.
you know, that
Yeah.
people can resonate with and just feel without like words. Like, you know, when you see something and you just kind of like, you get it, you know,
Yeah.
without words.
Without
Yeah.
words.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I would say. Yeah.
Definitely.
Who are your biggest musical influences? Would you say you're like them at all?
Man, my biggest musical influences, I feel like I have to go in categories. I would have to start with Minnesota first.
Okay.
He said there's
Like-
levels to it.
Yeah, yes, there's levels to it. I definitely, being a Minnesota kid, grew up on like rhyme sayers, so like Brother Ali, Atmosphere. This guy named Manifest, spelled M.ANIFEST, out of Ghana. He did a lot of stuff with Brother Ali. And this other Minnesota OG rapper, Muja Messiah. Yeah, like that was what I listened to in middle school a lot, as far as like the Minneapolis scene, what kind of like I grew up listening to. And like there's also more levels to it because there's like the new wave rap of Minnesota too.
Right.
There's so many new wave artists that are rapping like worldwide, and people don't even know they're from Minnesota.
And
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
but I know.
Like for instance, our producers, they're behind huge tracks like the Family Ties track off Baby Keem's album.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's Frankie Bash from Minneapolis.
That's
Whoa,
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I didn't know
Didn't
that.
even know.
Yes.
Shout out to Frankie.
Yes.
Put in Minnesota on.
Put in
Love
Minnesota
it.
on, you know. So
That's
Minnesota
awesome.
has so many hidden gems.
Oh,
Like, it's
yeah.
actually crazy.
And that's what this podcast is about.
It's
'cause
about, yeah.
I want to broadcast the talent here. It's so immense, and I get it all the time. They're like, "Well, how can you interview all these people? Because wellness and worth, just everybody, you
So
can relate to
broad.
everybody."
Yeah.
So, and I want to show people that Minnesota has these hidden gems, and hey, y'all got to tap in.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely. Yeah. Preach.
So,
Preach.
If you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be and why?
Ooh, I feel like I need that timer again.
7 seconds.
Yes. I give much love to whoever edits the podcast. Yeah,
that's
I need the 7
me.
seconds. Right? Yes, much love, man. Man, if I could collaborate with anybody, let's see. I really like this group out of Kenya. Their name is Sauti Soul.
okay.
Yeah, they are one of the few groups out of Kenya that are charting like internationally. They got a song with Burna Boy. They got a song with man, I'm gonna have to look at my phone, baby. Can I get my phone? This is worth it. I promise, it's worth it. It's worth it. They got a song on their album with a legendary R&B artist.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said R&B.
Yep.
Got my attention.
Yes.
Thought you was about to say some rap stuff. Don't say no.
Yes.
The baby and
Yeah, he ain't in the church right now. Anyway.
They got they got one with Yemi Alade. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, they're connecting the motherland. You know that West
Okay.
Side East Side connection, and
Feel
Tiwa Savage.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. So they're really repping all over the map, and you know that representation is important.
Oh yeah,
And
it's key.
yeah, so I would say like probably them.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Mm.
Where do you think the future of music or the future of the music industry lies?
Man, you guys, I love your guys' questions. You're on a roll.
So,
I mean, that's a mystery box. It can go any way. But the thing that I respect about Minnesota, as far as like the hip hop scene, I feel like people say we're like the weird state, in like a good way.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Minnesota, stay weird, you know.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
I definitely
Same.
think we're gonna stay weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
The winter kind of helps with that. a little bit. We're gonna give it. That's the
Facts.
sauce. We just told y'all. Gave y'all
Yes.
game.
Facts.
How do you plan to break through?
I plan to break through by just staying true to what my team and I do. You know, I really like how we move. I feel like we're really true to our moves. And I'm just grateful to have such immense talent on my squad. My pops, shout out Papa Joe, founder of Kilimanjaro Records. You know, that's our thing that we do together. You know, and my sister, she does all the graphic design. She was the one that did the graphic editing for
cover?
the
For the
cover.
cover?
That's
Yeah,
raw.
yeah.
That's really dope.
Yeah, she also she designs for Target Corporate. That's her
What's
day
her
job.
name? Let's just say it out loud.
Kimunto. Kimunto
viewers know.
Designs. Shout out
Yeah.
Kimunto Designs.
Yes.
Kemunto.
I'm gonna have to, tap in because I
Yeah.
need some graphics.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
Can we get an inside scoop on what's next for FANAKA Nation?
Ooh, that's perfect that you asked that because on December 12th, 12/12/21, y'all,
Hey.
I'm dropping the official music video for my song Double Dat.
Hey.
So tap in. It's about to be lit.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure. On Tuesday. Come on,
Yes.
man. It's perfect.
Yes.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
18.
Okay. What advice do you have for other artists about using their time, relationship, and opportunities to prepare for this kind of career?
I would say just like take a deep breath and look around.
Yeah.
Like soak up your life experiences and see them for what they are. You know, that's what makes great art, you know, when you're able to reflect and jot down and rationalize your thoughts from your perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what makes art the most genuine art, you know. Tap into it, you know, in your own way, because everyone's process is different, but
Yeah.
tap into it, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you could change anything about this journey you've been on, what would it be and why?
I don't necessarily know if I would change anything, to be honest. I mean, like, I've made like normal human mistakes, but I think those bumps, in hindsight, made me experience this type of growth right now. And like right now, I'm just like very grateful. You know, I've just been manifesting and just been looking up. Yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
yeah,
It's
I'm
important to
just
stay grounded.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, foundation of things for sure. I feel like
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
So any, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, do you have any final remarks?
Yo, stay warm and drink water, y'all. Stay hydrated.
sure.
Yes. Also, you can follow me at FANAKA Nation. That's FANAKA Nation on all the socials. Shout out Sulit TV. Thank you guys for having me.
For
It's been a
sure.
big pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. Yes, and always remember, wow, 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 wow.
For sure. All right.
Yep.
Go ahead, man.
Well, as promised, it's time for that special surprise. Can we get a drum roll, please?
Oh. Sweet, Tripping.
Omwana wewe, omwana wewe, kitabu mumata,
Hey,
mangono nimekwata,
hey,
kitabu mumata,
you live here with Sulit TV, FANAKA Nation. This song here is called Double Dat, off my new album, Apple Track. Go stream that worldwide. Let's go, let's get it, let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Check the black of the berry, the sweet of the swag. Let me collect the reparations in my Louis bag. Double dat, counter stack, run it back. I'm puffing that la la la, eh. You hating us, ha ha ha, eh. Hakuna matata, eh. Get split like a banana, eh. How you my ancestors wired as dreams. I got like 3 or 4 baddies on me. Each of them melanated beauty queens. Let us roll up because dinner on me. I'll even give you time to put on your weave. Baby girl, jiggle that body, eh. Baby girl, jiggle that body, for the culture, go get naughty. Woo! Hey, hey, let's go. Double dat, double dat, counter stack. Let's go, run it back. Hey, 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 woo. Double dat, double dat, counter stack, run it back. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the drip. My kings and queens, they came on some chips. Fierce up, it's a revolution. Fierce up, it's a revolution. Hey, go and tell it to your institution. They gon' be like, nigga, who's him? Thugs in my hood, a different flag. They pull up strapped with a shiny badge. Pew, pew. But we move along, nigga, that's my song. Like the river now, baby, move along. Kila sequel scars got me strong. Hakuna no more, put me in the zone. Hey, baby girl, jiggle that body. Baby girl, jiggle that body. For the culture, go get naughty. Wow, 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 wow. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, yo, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Comment. I want to see some fiery emojis. Come on. Let's go. Woo. Double dat, double dat, counter stack, run it back. Double dat, counter stack, run it back. Yeah, yeah. Double dat, run it back. Counter stack. This sound like coming to America. Sound like melanin in your area. The taste of justice bring hysteria. Ugali on my plate, baby, tear it up. Hey, hey, hey. One time, hey. 2 times, hey. 3 times, hey. Double dat, double dat, double dat.
Omwana wewe, omwana wewe.
Let's go. Sulit TV. My name is FANAKA Nation. Much love. Wow, 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 wow.
Omwana wewe, omwana wewe.
I dropped the mic. For those of y'all who didn't get it, drop the mic. But with love, Jenny. Yo, yo. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was dope. I brought the energy every time.
That was a vibe.
Right.
All right, man. Well, it's been dope learning about your journey of what wellness and worth looks like. I want to personally congratulate you on how you're moving and encourage you to keep going. We see you and we know you'll do great things, man. So on behalf of Sulit Fit, you've been officially deemed Too Lit, and we wanted to give you some merch of our own. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Continue the journey of holistic wellness. We truly love to see it. Congratulations again, and continue to push the bar. In the words of the great Nipsey Hussle, the marathon continues. Tune in to the next episode of Sulit Too Lit Tuesdays. Until then, peace and blessings, y'all.
Much love. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Oh my god, this beat.
FANAKA Nation.
Mavo on the beat.
Pull up, puffin' on that, yeah, yeah. Ooh, why she got yams like, yeah,